Hey boys, welcome back to some more KALYN Ponga career mode. It's round 4 of the 2018 season, and we're struggling a bit. I mean, it's only round 4, like I said. 1 win, 2 losses, and hopefully we can peg it back here. Obviously, it's going back and forth at the moment with the loss, the win, the loss. But the Panthers, you know, they're a good side on paper, but they are prone to, you know, have moments in games. So hopefully we can either get off to a good start or stay in the game and come home strongly. But we'll see. The team, I think, is basically unchanged. It's pretty much the right team. We look here. Slade Griffin's still the dummy half. Obviously, Hoyington isn't in the starting side, and also Sione has moved to the center position in real life. As we look at the Panthers, and they obviously James Maloney is a big inclusion for them, and you know, I do think the Panthers, they do have a good side in real life. You know, Kickout's an absolute monster playing on the edge there. They got a lot of big mobile forwards. Obviously Cleary is, you know, a superstar in the making. Obviously injured at the moment, which is a big loss, but I guess having someone like a Maloney there, it's a sort of cover is a very good replacement. Because it's funny, because when as we make a good early break here, beautiful little inside play going around those big forwards in the middle of the ruck. But yeah, when obviously they're both there as a turnover is going to happen. Maloney wasn't playing too well because Cleary is sort of, you know, he steers the ship, and he's such a good player as he almost scores a try right here. But Cleary's gone down. Maloney has had to take more responsibility, and he's looked a lot better. As right here, good solid shot, and our own goal line actually causes the knock on. I thought for a second it might have been play on for them, and they might have got a bit lucky, but thankfully did adjudicate it as a knock on. So we do survive our first real tester on our goal line, which is very, very good, because that's saying it's always a struggle in playing with a full team. It's difficult, but also playing as just one player, you can't really rely on the AI to come up with exceptional goal line defense, which is sometimes frustrating. But sometimes they pull it out for us and do a good job. As it's gonna be forward tackle, just putting a little bit of pressure on, hoping to either get a try here or get a repeat set would be nice. Just to keep applying that pressure. It's gonna be the last tackle. Connor Watson, I think it is, in the pocket here. He's going to put up a kick. It's perfectly placed too. We're going to get up there, but Mansour is going to take a good grab. I thought we were in with a good chance to get a try on the board, but it was very nice work by Mansour. As the Panthers here, terrible play. I think it was Maloney down the blind side. They had numbers, but it looks like they just sort of too many numbers, and they didn't really know what they were doing. They just, yeah, everything was out of whack right there. Poor play. As right here, shrugged off a couple. I was trying to link up with, I think, Kenny Dowell on that left edge, but he sort of went away from the play. As again, the boys are going to turn over the ball. That's just been a trademark of our team lately in the last couple of games, or the whole season really, is the little kick goes through. It's going to be Wanga Blake. He's going to score a try, the first try of the game. Very frustrating right here. I try to cover across, but I don't know what they were doing out here. Connor Watson, Kenny Dowell. I mean, it is Kenny Dowell. He's known for just having absolute just brain fades, and right there he just couldn't pick the bloody ball up. Just made a soap apparently, and Wanga Blake just going to dive onto it, score the try. Nathan Cleary converts to make it 6-0. Poor start. Poor start indeed. But what was I talking about before that actually happened? I was going to talk about something that happened in the game, and now I have no idea. As right here, unfortunately, it was Lesniak is going to take the intercept. We had room out here, but he gambled. You know, it was 2-on-1. He took the odds to it to try to get the intercept. It worked for him, and the Panthers are going to be on the attack again. I was talking about the knock-on. That's what happened. Just gifting possession over, just simple knock-ons and stuff like that, just coming out of trouble. It's what we've been doing a lot in at the start of this career mode. So that's frustrating. Is Maloney? Oh, he's gonna score an extremely frustrating try. It was just a nothing kick, but he got the ricochet, but then he was held up But again, just that driving towards the line and no one getting in to help out. I was doing my best. I was trying to get into it, but the animation had started and I couldn't get into the tackle. So all of a sudden it's 12-0 down. It's a good little play there. I thought we were through the hole, but it was good jamming defense that time from the outside in. Yeah, 12-0. I thought, yeah, I feel like we're a little unlucky to be this far down. So we're going to have to come out the second half and turn it on, really. We've had a couple of chances. You know, we had a good chance with the kick, but me and Sword did thwart our plans. So, yeah, we need to pull something out big time, and that's a good start. The second half started off strongly with the first tackle on around the halfway mark. So good solid defense in that set to really minimize the meters gained. As again, looking for that outside inside play. That time the forward there, I think it's, who is that, Tamo? Maybe he was actually a long way back. He was actually out of position, but I think the run from me was just slightly mistimed. Couldn't quite get through. As right there, we get a turnover, and on the back of it, trying to counter attack straight away. As we call for the ball. If we could just got into the back play, it would have been a foot race, but. Again, the scramble from the Panthers has been strong. We've had, you know, a couple of half breaks, but we just quite haven't got through. At that time, we come back on the angle, beat a couple of tackles, the goose step to beat another one, and it's going to be a try to us. Beautiful stuff right there. Finally, our persistence has paid off, and this time a bit of a, instead of sort of like sweeping around the back, just cut back. The angle was just straight back at the ruck where the forwards were. Nice little step to beat the front line, beat the fullback, and then the goose step. That was all in like one motion. It was beautiful to watch. KALYN Ponga's, I mean, honestly, like, I'm starting to, the Knights are, I never hated the Knights. Like, the Knights were always a team that struggled, and, you know, they weren't like a grubby team or anything like that. So, you know, you'd always sort of go for the Knights if they weren't like playing against anyone like your teams. Is right here. We're going to set up Kenny Dow. He's going to streak away and score back-to-back tries. You wouldn't believe it. It came from nothing because the scrum feed, Kenny Dow, I was trying to look to set him up, but he overran the play, but then we still got the pass away, and flat-footed, Kenny Dow turned on the boosters and scored a try. So we're back into this game, 12-all now. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, the Knights, like, always sort of, you know, go for the Knights deep down. Is right here. Boy, oh boy, what have we done? What can I say about that? That's heartbreaking stuff. I can't believe that happened, dude. I was so mad. I tried to call for the ball. Like, I didn't want the long pass to come out to us. I wanted the pass, like, off the half, and then I was going to try to attack the blind side, but then our pass it got intercepted. He scored. I can't believe it. That is, you know, that's our fault. We played well, but that's lost us the game. So that's frustrating. Terrible stuff, dude. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, the Knights. My main point I'm trying to get back to is that the Knights are like, I'm starting to like, they're one of my teams I like watching now, and it's mainly because of KALYN Ponga. I just love watching the Knights play now because Ponga is just incredible. Like, he's got it all. He's got a good kicking game. His ball playing is like way better than I thought it would be. I thought he'd mainly be a runner, but he's like passing, and his awareness, like, he sets up like the try to Fitzgibbon against like, obviously I'm a Broncos fan, but watching that game I was like, I can't even be mad. Like, Ponga is just so good. But yeah, I'm really enjoying watching Knights play this year, and just in general, like, their attack is pretty solid. But Ponga on the back of it is just killing it. So yeah, this game has unfortunately got away from them. So what an anticlimactic finish. We got back into it with brilliant play, and then we just lost it in 1 second. So yeah, hopefully guys are enjoying this series, and I'll see you in the next one.